Hello everyone, Raphael Berry here again with another little video. Wow, my channel's finally hit 100 subscribers and that's great. Actually it's the second time it hit 100. The night before last I got to 100 subscribers for about 7 or 8 hours and then somehow lost one again, so I was back down to 99, but then last night it went up to 100 again, and I was always thinking, you know what? There's lots of big channels out there, channels with thousands of subscribers, channels with millions, and I've just got some, you know, but everyone had to start small. Everyone had to start with no subscribers. You can't subscribe to yourself. So anyway, yeah, watch just like 40 people unsubscribe now just to troll me. Please don't do that. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd do a nice little thank you video for my subscribers when I hit 100, and I haven't really decided what that thank you video should be, so I thought I'd present you all with a number of options. So, over here, this is a little series I'm planning on calling KD 2015. This would be all my Kingdom Death coverage from December 2015 that I recorded, me learning how to play the game, making a few beginner mistakes, having fun. Yeah, and I've been sitting on that for a long time now because I want to edit it a little bit together, because it was while filming this series that I discovered that my wonderful camera has a tiny memory card and can only record about 10 minutes at a time. Whereas for Kingdom Death videos you want kind of like 3/4 of an hour to an hour, basically. So I had to film them in lots of short clips. I might just end up putting them up raw, like I did with the Dark Souls board game footage. I'll be getting back to the Dark Souls board game at some point in time. I made some big beginner mistakes there that really screwed myself over. So I'll probably have to restart that one. So yeah, Kingdom Death 2015 could be the thing. I've got about 5 or 6 years of it recorded, which comes to about 40 videos, because they can only be done in 10-minute chunks. Yeah, I'm going to release that at some point eventually, but it could be the next thing. Alternatively, we have Battle Brothers, represented here by some of my Helldorado Crusaders. I wouldn't mind doing some Helldorado videos at some point, provided it doesn't bore the pants off everybody. Helldorado is a fictional, alternate reality, alternate history game set in Hell. During the 100 Years' War, a portal opened to Hell, and all the conquistadors decided that they'd go and colonize it. And the demons weren't very happy about this, and there's all kinds of dead people down in Hell who've been there for thousands of years or hundreds of years, including a lovely little bunch of crusaders who are down there looking for a gateway to heaven or something. And there's a bunch of Saracens down there looking for exactly the same thing, so you can imagine how that goes. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so Battle Brothers is a wonderful computer game in which the player controls a group of medieval mercenaries in a setting highly reminiscent of medieval Germany, but with randomly generated maps. It's quite fun, roaming around, taking contracts, dealing with various issues. I like it. I wouldn't mind showing it off to you guys if that's what you'd like. Next here we have Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, a new computer game that I've been looking forward to, God, since I first saw it announced, really. And I saw it and I thought, this looks like a console game, right? I hope it comes to PC. And I didn't know if it would or not for quite a long time, because they waited quite a few months before admitting it would come to PC. It's about a Celtic woman who's abducted by the Vikings and taken to their homeland, and I've always been big on Viking stuff. Love me the old Norse sagas and Norse mythology. So Senua it's not a very Celtic name, by the way. Senua is going completely insane, and it's about her descent into insanity, and it is a fighting game, and I'm not very good at fighting games. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, she is going insane over the course of the game, and so reality is rendered from her perspective. So the monsters and demons and things that she fights aren't necessarily what she thinks they are. It's about her perception and her descent into madness. I have a concern that it might be as terrible as Rise, Son of Rome, or Rise, Son of Rome, which was a really bad computer game. I'm glad I haven't played it, but I've seen people play it, and for starters there wasn't even a character in the game with that name. The main character dies about 2/3 of the way through and gets resurrected by some goddess who wasn't even part of the Roman pantheon. It's just some made-up character, just so that you can go and die at the end again in a really pathetic way, murdering some Roman emperor who wasn't murdered and didn't die that way. And oh yeah, Boudica invading the city of Rome. She'd never even left Britain. It was just fucking terrible. There was like 3 enemy models in the entire game. So my concern with Senua is the whole 3 enemy models in the entire game thing might be an issue here. And I've given it some thought and it's like, well maybe, you know what, maybe, right, the whole deal with Rise, Son of Rome is you can say the reason the enemy models lack variety is that the main character is an arrogant, biased racist. He obviously is. He's a Roman. You know, ancient Roman, they were all incredibly arrogant. So maybe he only sees them that way. So maybe in Senua's case, if the enemies all do look rather similar, maybe that's just because that's how she sees them in her maddened state. Obviously Senua has a sword. I don't have a sword here. I have a lovely hassle-free miniature with an axe to represent the ginger Senua, and some barbarians there to look like big burly Viking barbarians. Now over here, there's a new expansion for XCOM 2 coming out soon. And it seems to basically include a lot of things that Long War has been doing, or that people have been asking if Long War could do, and giving it the kind of official XCOM twist. And it's quite nice and funky, and I'm probably going to grab that around the end of the month and play that as well. So, yeah, there's a couple of other options. Obviously I'll go back to the Dark Souls board game at some point. I've also got Nova Aetas, which is a fantasy board game set during the Italian Renaissance, during a alternate history fantasy Italian Renaissance. And that, I haven't painted any of the miniatures, but it looks a lot of fun. It has a few translation issues with translating from Italian to English on a few of the pages of the rulebook, but mostly it makes sense. And there's a nice community out there on the internet that helps people make sense of it all. And what else? Oh, there was something else I wanted to throw into the mix. But basically, yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see as a special video for... Oh, I've remembered, yeah. The other option would be a Dark Souls Rage video of me playing Dark Souls, swearing profusely, questioning the parenthood of the game developers, among other things, and assertions that they're on drugs. You know, just whatever comes out when I'm angry. And people are probably just going to vote for that, to be honest. But yeah, so let me know down in the comment section what you'd like to see as a little thank you celebration video for me getting to 100 subscribers. We could have Kingdom Death 2015, Battle Brothers, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, new XCOM 2 stuff, or something else. I should warn people that I've heard from a lot of people that with Hellblade being such an atmospheric game, it would be better for me to play it by myself first before trying to record it and show it off to people. Because people are just saying, look, you want to be totally immersed in it, you want to completely enjoy it, and if you're trying to present the game, to narrate things, to explain things, then that will ruin your immersion and enjoyment of it. So you want to play it by yourself first, then go show it off to an audience. So I'll have a little think on that. But yeah, so we've got old Kingdom Death footage as opposed to new Kingdom Death footage, which will probably be coming fairly soon. Battle Brothers, which is, well, grindy, you know. Hellblade, which is short, and new XCOM 2 stuff. Then we got, you know, coming further down the line, Nova Aetas, maybe a Dark Souls Rage video if the fans really want it. Just let me know which of those options you'd like in the comments down below, and I'll look at it for a few days, see what the public are clamouring for, and then probably concede to their desires. Right, thanks for watching. I'll get back to making some more videos and uploading more for your viewing pleasure. Goodbye for now.